Now, was last night a good result for the Hammers? It ended goalless at Selhurst Park, meaning it's as you were. Spurs 2 points off safety, though, now. See that as a lifeline for Spurs or a good point for West Ham?
Ooh, there's a question. I would see it as both, actually, to be honest with you, if that's possible. Clearly, from Tottenham's point of view, it would have been a disaster had West Ham won the game, but it's another point and another clean sheet from West Ham. So, yeah, I think they can both kind of look positively on it, strangely enough.
Yeah. I think I agree with that. It keeps the door well and truly open for Spurs.
Yep.
But West Ham's still in the driving seat. Now, if you listened to the show yesterday, Ali and I gave our predictions for the title race run-in, going through all of Arsenal and City's remaining fixtures. And it's safe to say we nailed it. Here's a little snippet.
Arsenal are winning it by 2 points. Let's move on.
Arsenal winning it by 2 points?
Yes.
Just run through those again for me.
Sure. Sure. Okay.
City, go through the City. What you give City? 14.
Yep.
And you give Arsenal 13.
Correct. But remember, I've got a game in hand. Arsenal.
Yeah. So you're saying City win it?
No.
Was that clear?
We got that, guys.
By the way, that was just an edited version of it, because it went on for an absolute eternity. Now, look, we thought it would be a brilliant idea to take a second bite at the cherry. And we've had a lot of help, by the way, from listeners out there as well, telling us how many points you can't get. This time, we're going to predict the relegation battle running. Ed, cue the music. So, Ali, you can have first go then. So I think we're just going to concentrate West Ham and Spurs.
Okay.
The rest are clear. So West Ham and Spurs. Give me your predictions for West Ham.
West Ham, Everton, draw. Brentford, West Ham. Draw. West Ham, Arsenal. Draw. Newcastle, West Ham. Newcastle. West Ham, Leeds. West Ham.
So how many points are you giving them? Six. Yes. Okay. And do you know what that means their total is?
Tell me.
38.
Right.
Okay. So off you go with Spurs.
That's cruel, because you know you put me under some pressure here, boy.
I think you're putting yourself under pressure, mate, to be brutally honest.
Because I think Tottenham are going to go down, but somehow I'm going to give them enough points to stay up here. There's nothing sure. Wolves, Tottenham. Tottenham.
Yep.
Villa, Tottenham. Villa. Tottenham, Leeds. Draw. Chelsea, Tottenham. Chelsea. Tottenham, Everton. Draw.
How many points?
5.
Gives them 35. So West Ham, you've got still up by 5 points. It's a runaway. Mark says I'm wrong. He says, Jeff, you numpty, that's 39. Was it? And Tony says, Jeff, I just added up 17 points from 5 games.
Hold on.
So your West Ham points, you went...
Right, hold on.
Do West Ham again, quickly. Go on.
Right, West Ham, Everton, draw.
1 point.
Brentford, West Ham, draw.
2 points.
West Ham, Arsenal, draw.
Still 2 points.
Do you know what I had to concentrate on? Because I couldn't mind what I did for Arsenal in yesterday's predictions to win the league. So I had to concentrate fully and make sure I put the same result.
Oh, right, okay.
Right. West Ham, Arsenal, draw. Newcastle, West Ham, Newcastle, West Ham.
Newcastle.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I made the mistake. West Ham, Leeds. What did you go for there?
I'm going for West Ham.
Okay, so that's 5, not 8.
Because I tell you what.
So mark you numpty. It wasn't 39. It's actually 37. So a bit closer. And Spurs, we reckon 35.
6. Yes. 6 West Ham.
No. 5
No.
West Ham. Yeah, you went West Ham to draw against Everton.
Yeah.
Brentford and West Ham to draw. That's
Yeah.
2 points.
Yep.
Arsenal beat West Ham, still 2
I
points.
didn't say Arsenal beat West Ham.
Didn't you?
No, I said West Ham Arsenal draw.
Oh.
Because that's what I said yesterday, I think.
Okay, well, that's 6 points. That
Yes.
gives them 38.
Correct.
Mark, you're still wrong.
Spurs, 3 points at home to Tottenham.
Yeah.
I think Villa will beat them. I think Leeds will get a draw. I think Chelsea will beat them, and I think they'll get a draw.
Right, you gave them 5 points, didn't you? So that's 35, and West Ham got 38.
No, I gave them 5 points.
Yeah, 5
and that's
points.
36.
No, Spurs have got 30 at the moment.
They've got 31.
Have they? No, they haven't.
They have.
They have. How many have West Ham got?
33.
Oh, well, in that case, West Ham have got 39. And I knew the gap was 2 points. West Ham 39, Tottenham 36. Look, what I think is almost irrelevant here, but look quickly. Okay, West Ham Everton, draw.
Yep.
Brentford West Ham, draw. West Ham Arsenal, Arsenal win.
Yep.
Newcastle West Ham, draw. And West Ham Leeds West Ham, which I give them 6 points I'm going to give them there. So that means they get 39.
Which is what I gave them.
Yeah, same points. Spurs, Wolves Tottenham, Tottenham win. Aston Villa Tottenham, Villa win. Tottenham Leeds, draw. Chelsea Tottenham, Chelsea. And Tottenham Everton, draw. I'm giving them 5 points.
We've gone for the exact same.
On the same, yeah.
Do you know something? I'm going to tell you. Well, have a listen to this. Right, this is crazy. The only difference we have got, mate, is you've got Arsenal to win at West Ham. I've got a draw, and you've got Newcastle at West Ham draw, and I've got Newcastle. That's the only two that we've got different.
So we both think, after this absolutely, in-depth study of what might happen, that West Ham will stay up and that Spurs will go down on the basis of that. By the way, F says, now apologise to Mark. And Mark says, what table have you got, Jeff? Wow, numpty. I'll accept your apology. Well, Mark, I do apologise. Why do you think I'm not doing Countdown anymore? And it wasn't because I couldn't spell, okay? Oh, goodness me.
That was agony.
Yeah, I know.
But I'll tell you my reasoning for it, right? And I keep saying, I think I said to you earlier, Jeff, I'm not sure where the dramatic turnaround in form which is required from Tottenham is going to come from. I don't see where it's going to come from.
No, I
think we're talking about a team that's taken 2 points and a couple of draws in their last 9 games.
There was encouragement, though, wasn't it?
Of course, and there was a little bit of encouragement, dare I say, up at Sunderland. But they're going to have to turn it around dramatically.
Yeah. Chris says, while you were working all that up, the season is finished. Stephen says, my head hurts now, Jeff and Ali. And John says, and the answer is no, John. John says, can you do the European places?
Brilliant, John.
Fantastic. Oh, God. Daniel says, listening to you, it was giving me a headache. It's like two granddads trying to figure out what they're doing. Oh, goodness me. Well, look, we came to the same conclusion.
We did.
That is the point that we both think that... I mean, one of the key things there is Chelsea-Tottenham. Under normal circumstances, that'd have gone for a Chelsea win. But it's Tottenham.
Correct.
And we know, historically, that matters to Chelsea.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it matters to this group of players,
you don't know.
We shall see. But looks gloomy, doesn't it? As far as, by the way, somebody said I didn't notice. Oh my goodness, there's a million things coming in now, and there's one that's just gone straight through now. Saying, where's it gone now? One of the texts you said you gave Tottenham 3 points for losing at one stage, but anyway, it's just
they need all the
he said,
help
there
they
you
can
go,
get,
Mark. It's Mark again. He says, do Spurs get extra points for their win? Do Spurs get extra points for their win at home to Tottenham? That'll keep us up.
That was fun. Nothing short of fantastic.
Yeah, it was well short of fantastic. It was very well short of fantastic. So Spurs are going to go down. The producers have decided to get in contact with Rachel and try and clear this up either way.